Here we go. We're going to try this once. Walking backwards, of course. Get my walker. I get in, try to go in every day, or every couple of days. And we've learned now that walking backwards makes it much better. Teaches your brain how to go ahead and function better, I should say. The faster you walk backwards, don't look backwards, just walk backwards. So you can see where I'm going. Yeah. And so that's my direction. I just stay in the center, flip around, and now we're walking backwards. Rocky's walking forward. He doesn't know he benefits from walking backwards yet. But there's some studies out now that show that your brain actually works better. But more importantly, from the ankles, there's a muscle that goes across your feet. And it goes all the way up behind your calves, connects to another muscle, goes up your thigh, another one through your butt, up your back. And eventually what you find is that it helps you straighten out your posture. If you're not looking backwards, you have to hold yourself up straight, not lean, and you're not falling into your walk. Most people don't realize that when they walk, they're falling forward, and so they hunch forward, causing them to have a hunched back. But if you walk backwards, it forces you to straighten up and pull your head straight up a little more so you can keep your balance. And so this is probably only about a quarter mile, but the faster you can walk it, the better. I have not tried running backwards. That's beyond me. But for the moment, at 70, I must say I did very little walking backwards in my life. And I was happy to find out it's not that terribly difficult. But I will say going that way, backwards uphill, was a lot more stressful on the calves. But good, in a good way. It made them stronger. And that's what I'm after at this age, is stronger and healthier. And nope, nothing back there. So as long as I don't run into a car, this is a safe way to walk. Now if you fall down, yes, you probably could get hurt, but don't fall down. Just one foot in front of the other, just like you do. Except in this case, there's I guess one foot in back of the other, because you're stepping to the back side. And for me, this is just the distance from where I used to live prior to being unlawfully evicted, in which I'm actually in the midst of a nice big lawsuit. Hopefully we'll get some satisfaction and justice for not having been given enough notice. Oh, look at that. And therefore being kicked out. Now, if you can imagine, if you're being evicted, you would normally want to go ahead and just literally have your stuff put out in front, just like that. But instead, it was put all the way out here. So, all the stuff from this home normally put out right there. Now, if you want to be really malicious, you take all that person's belongings that they didn't manage to get out of there in the 24 hours notice to vacate. No 3-day notice, no 30-day notice, followed up by a 3-day notice, which is the proper way to do it. But instead, a 24-hour notice to get out or get arrested, delivered by the constables, not on the door, but on the gate we're going to. Supposedly, somebody's supposed to be able to spot that on the gate, which, if I had not seen the constables through the window upstairs, 4 of them. 4 guys came out here to put a poster on the door, which they failed to do. And this is how far away, had I not even seen them that morning by coincidence, I would not have known they had even delivered the notice. Because as you can see, this gate where they put it on, it's pretty damn far away. And guess what? All the belongings from that house, the furniture, all the stuff, medical records, everything they decided to throw out, they threw it out here. That's the gate. That's the gate for a whole street, an easement. And they chose to go and throw the stuff out here. Yes, that's the interstate highway. And you'll see these tracks. This is where people miss the entry ramp onto the highway. And they go driving up here at 50, 60 miles an hour until they stop. And you can tell by these rock tracks, they don't always stop easy. So this is where they put all of our stuff. Right here. Where all these cars overrun. A, it's illegal. This is all interstate highway easement. You're not allowed to camp out here, park out here, throw trash out here, or anything else. Yet they did. And anybody that came to go through it, the constable was there to get their ID, to check their driver's licenses, to harass them. Why? I have no idea. No idea. But I do know they did it. Now, all this land right here had already been taken from me in a prior, unfortunately, loss in court. I tried to defend myself. I'm not a good lawyer. They lie. They have no problem with it. The lawyers are never sworn in to tell the truth. So they're allowed to lie. I didn't know that. But as it goes. So I'm walking back up now. And hey, I hope you like my little walk backwards. Little story there for you. And maybe you'll see more. If I win the suit, maybe you'll have to pay me $1 million for all the stuff you did wrong. You should. More importantly, what you did wrong. To Trinity. You kicked her out with no notice. Brain tumor, fibromyalgia, EDS, and poor health. Already a handicapped person. No notice. 24 hours, get out, all your stuff. They had all stuff behind. Medical records, thousands of dollars of food. We had to empty out the refrigerators just so we can move the refrigerators and save them. So, from this spot, all the way down there,